Well, today we're going to share with you a family tradition that's mainly made, if I'm not mistaken, around Easter time. But we are over our Aunt Missy's house along with my mother-in-law, and we're going to share with you this really delicious, I don't even know what you call it, but I'm going to have Missy explain it to you. So here's Missy.
Good morning. Well, we're making our Fortunato family tradition for Easter. And it's called, well, my brothers call it Fallowone, but my mother used to say Fryone. So whatever it is, that's what we call it. We answer to whatever. And it's kind of like a meat pie or a spinach pie. So that's what the process is. So I'm cooking the spinach now. The dough is raising. We have, we make some with spinach, and we make some with sausage, and we make some with potatoes, and I'm cooking some peppers and onions to put in with the potatoes just to make them a little more yummy. So this is what we're doing now while the dough's rising, and the next step will be to roll them out. So we'll be back soon. Step 2, or 3 actually, the dough we've let rise for or sit for an hour, and now BB is doing her perfection of dividing this into 14, because each recipe makes 14 pies, if you want to call them that. So BB is a perfectionist at making each of the little balls. She's gonna make 14 balls, and she's already done one batch. We do 2 batches of dough, so she's already done one. This is the second. She's going to make the 14 balls, and we're going to put them back in the bowl, and they have to set again for another 45 minutes. Then we'll be on to step 3.
That's where I get involved.
Yeah, then it's Karen's turn, right.
All right, we'll see you there. Guys, all right, this is where the fun begins. This is where we take all the dough. We have how many? 20?
We have 14 in each batch.
So we're going to roll them out. They look really pretty like this. And then we get to fill them with all the fun things. So
we have sausage, and we have spinach that we're going to put some hot pepper on some, and some pecorino romano cheese on some, and then we're going to grate some potato and put peppers and onions that we cooked before, and that's another filling. So we have 3 different kinds.
So we will show you once it's all rolled out and they're filled before we put them in the oven.
Okay, girls, time to get to work.
Time to get to work.
Time to get to work.
Okay, everyone, this is the final finished product. This is the potato here, if you can see. There is the spinach. And so, if you noticed, I think we said we made how many? 28? Mm-hmm. And this is all that's left. All the uncles, everyone came over for dinner, not dinner, for lunch. We enjoyed all these for lunch. And a couple went home, and this is it. So we will be enjoying these between now and at Easter. So I hope you enjoyed our video on, what's it called, Missy?
Fryone.
Fallowone. So thank you.
It's been fun.
It's been fun. See ya.
Bye.
Hi guys, as you notice I have no makeup on today because we are going to have a spa day today, and this is Walden Spa in Hudson, Ohio. So I'm going to take you on a quick tour of what the place looks like before we have our spa treatments. we're gonna have a little morning cappuccino and coffee and breakfast before we have our spa treatments. I want you guys to say hello to my dear friend Susan.
Hey, I'm Karen's spa buddy today. I have no makeup on either.
And she looks beautiful. And we're gonna have so much fun.
We're gonna have a blast. So we're starting with a little coffee, a little breakfast. It's gonna be a great day here at the spa.
Great day. And we'll show you our breakfast here in just a few minutes.
Ciao.
All right, you guys, here is breakfast. Got an egg, rye toast, of course, crispy bacon. You gotta throw in a couple hash browns. All right, guys, I want to show you. This is the room that I'm giving my facial and my massage in. So here's the steam room. Look at this. Oh, it's waiting for me. It's my own private room. It's beautiful. So I'm going to go ahead, get undressed, and get ready for my day here at the spa. Hi guys, we're at one of our favorite restaurants. It's called Bellini's. It's Italian, it's homemade, it's fresh. So I'm going to share with you some of the delicious things that we just ordered. This is our appetizer. It is a calamari. It's one of their specials, so we're excited to dig into that. And of course, all the Italian restaurants around here, you get olive oil with herbs, and you gotta put some fresh Romano. Some great Italian bread, so we are excited and we're gonna dig in. Alright guys, I'm gonna share with you my favorite pasta here. It's called pasta giada, and I absolutely love this dish. It is my favorite, so I'm gonna dig in. My husband got steak, and we're gonna enjoy. Alright guys, we are done eating dinner at our favorite little cafe to have a little dessert and coffee before we call it a night. So I want to show you this delicious snickerdoodle cheesecake. Hi guys, I wanted to share with you today on how I make my Brussels sprouts. This is such a great recipe I got from our friend Kim, so thank you, Kim. And I thought today while I make them I would take you with me step by step. So here we go. Okay, here we go. The first thing you want to do is buy a package of Brussels sprouts. And what I did is I cut the ends off and then I cut them in half because I feel these are too big. So, of course, this one was a perfect size, but some of the ones that were a little larger, I went ahead and cut those in half. And then now we're going to head over to the stove for the second step. Okay, this is the second step. I've got butter melting, and to be honest with you, I have no idea as far as how much you need. This may be too much. I may have to take some out, but you want to put butter in a pan. Of course, let that melt. And then we are going to add the Brussels sprouts. Now, after we put these in, of course, we're going to just spice them up a little bit. A little salt and pepper, maybe a little onion powder, garlic powder, whatever it is you guys like. Definitely is just whatever your preference is. And then we're going to put a lid on and let them cook for a while. Alright, so it's time to add the seasonings. I'm adding some pepper. I love sea salt, so I'm going to add some sea salt. And I thought a little onion powder would be good. Alright, now we're going to stir these up, make sure they're all coated. I'm going to go ahead and put a lid on it. We're going to let them cook for a bit. Alright, let's check them out. Wow, they are cooking up really nice. Stir them around a little bit. I'm sure they're getting coated. All the seasoning. Oops, it looks like I got a little piece of an end there. I'll have to get that out. Now I'm going to get all the other ingredients ready for these delicious Brussels sprouts. Okay, while the Brussels sprouts are cooking, I'm going to show you what else we're having for dinner tonight. I picked up some Angus beef. We're going to just have burgers. We are just in the mood for a juicy burger, though I'm not going to have a bun. So I decided just to make it a little tastier. I sauteed some red onion, which I have over here. Those are done. Those are really, really yummy. I'm going to put those on top of the burgers. But in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and season the burgers here with some, love this, gourmet burger. Delicious. I'm going to season those burgers up. And then I'm going to just cover them up and put them back in the refrigerator until I am ready to cook the burgers. Let's go check on the Brussels sprouts. Okay, you guys, the Brussels sprouts have softened, so now it's time to add these delicious ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to add, this is actually whiskey, bourbon whiskey. Check it out. Brown sugar, and my brown sugar is a little hard, but it will soften in here. And of course, believe it or not, a little bit of good old Aunt Jemima syrup. Just a little bit. Again, you guys, this is all basically just, I guess, seasoned to your taste. I'm going to stir this around. Oh gosh, I wish you guys could smell how amazing this smells. So good. You know, once you stir it, you want the sauce to thicken a little bit. If you feel like you need a little bit more of whatever, the whiskey or the brown sugar or the syrup, you just add whatever you like. I'm going to let this cook a little bit more. We're going to go ahead and get those burgers started. Alright, as you can see, our burgers are cooking. I'm trying to get out of the light so you guys can see. And actually, we have them on this griddle. My husband picked up, believe it or not, at Dollar General when he was walking out right around Christmas. It's like $19.99. I love this thing. We make our bacon, our eggs, home fries, pancakes, you name it. I love this thing. It's been so great and it's so easy to clean up. So the burgers are going. We've got the onions all sauteed. The Brussels sprouts, I took a sneak taste. They are fabulous. So I'll show you the finished product here in just a few. Okay, dinner is served. So I've got my juicy burger with the sauteed red onion on it. It's delicious. Brussels sprouts, you guys would love these. They are to die for. And my husband wanted tater tots, so we just threw those in. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I'll make sure that I list the ingredients for the Brussels sprouts below. We'll see ya. Bye-bye.